E from MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. And it's just after 11 o'clock on the 12th of November, 2019. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Okay, so let's talk about this idea of prior highs. We know that we can get retests, and we can even undermine excuse me, a retest of a prior high. We know a squeeze is on above it. We know that we have certain targets. Like today, we said make sure you are paid coming in. Anything above 98, good fortune, paid for sure. And then if you can get the O2s probably ahead of that 4.5 target, that probably makes a nice common sense idea. And then if we get some profit taking the swing, we want to pay attention to prior areas that were resistance, because they will tend to become support. Not always, but usually. And usually a point or two below it will help to see that idea. So currently with this structure, this 95 is our theoretical support. And as long as we can stay above 95 to 98, then the market is still trying to get to new targets and still trying to pound the upside. And a good way to see that idea, and that's usually the first time back that will hold, but subsequently you can rotate through it and whatever, but you want to pay attention to that level as time develops. And a classic example of that is the chart that we have been using, trying to show our potential target up there, show our support today. We said this morning, this was our support right there. No question about it. That was it. Until that broke, that was support. So we know that's still support, trying to get up to our target. Now you've got risk and reward coming in, but this was the example we used before, that once you get above it, you could still come below it, but then subsequently you want to see if in fact you are able to get back above it and stay above it. And that's what happened back in here. So this is a much bigger scale to show that idea. So once you have a third time through trade or a breakout, then you're looking to see, can we get back above it and can we stay there? Because that's where the squeeze comes from, where all these traders guess wrong that this should go back this way and this was a double top. And that's the structure that keeps making new highs. And as long as you read it right, you kind of look for ideas that make sense until they don't. We know that at some point the perma bears are going to be right. You never know exactly when markets turn and what's the catalyst. But until then, you just keep reading the tape and reading your ideas. And we've said that, guys that were here earlier in the year, we talked about those targets, right? Because it was a breakout and a measured move. And the real key for that, we said, was understanding this 29.47. Above that, we're still in a continuation mode. So I've tried my best to share with you the methodologies that we've used and how we pick these targets. And those of you who have the spreadsheets, you can use this for anything. It's not just for E-mini. Apply this to whatever else you're using. And you know what? You got to have the confidence. If you don't have the confidence to put your numbers out and your methodology out, you're just guessing. It's not a guess. These are educated guesses. The timing of it, we won't know exactly. but we do know how to read charts. Resistance target remains 3104.5. Anybody that's come backwards, taking a little skinny, make sure you understand that the market has been hot today and going to take some kind of a news event. I do believe anybody that's played long side should cover ahead of whatever Trump's got to say later. And the last thing you want to do is obviously try for your last couple of points and just close your eyes and buy and say, hey, I got it. I got it. There's a business. I can care less whether I get the last 2 points or not. I want to get something in the move. Rain line support. Yesterday's support, we said 71. Intact. And my advice, make sure you are paid and relax. Maybe take another trade after Trump talks. But lock your profits for sure. James, thank you. I'm glad that you want some T-shirts. We'll see what we can do. I'm glad it's coming together. Let me see. Don, pullback, 6 FAPs, 949. What do I think? I think the 5-minute chart tells me that you'll be lucky to break 95. That's what I'm thinking right now. And let me not fall asleep here. I mean, this low right in here. Let me not fall asleep. What was our IB high? IB high is right here, this bar. Just over. All right. 1.75. 3100.75. That's your IB high. So use that as a guide. I still think we can get higher highs, but I think we're going to go into, the choppy mode now. They've got it into the neighborhood they want. And aggressively, you got to get back under, as we showed this line over here. You got to get it back under here. 98.5s are first. Then you got to get it below that high. So 90, I'm using 95 theoretical support right now. And then a retest obviously would be the overnight high, which was 94. All right. So these two boxes should be traded right now, in my opinion. And then obviously here, this should be our support right there. These 3 boxes are being traded, and if we can get up to a new high, maybe get that 04 today, but I still think you have to be conservative at this level. Anyways, yeah. If you've been blessed with a fast trade that's given you what we thought would take all day to get, it's still the profits that you're looking for, not the time. And anytime you can do it faster, hey, why not? Don't get cocky and say, I'm going to get another 20 points. So, all right, target was cheats fast, and maybe now we're going to go into chop mode. Anyways, I hope this stuff is helping you guys. Teaching it to you guys helps me big time. I got to tell you that. But we'll think about those T-shirts.